Good evening and welcome, America, from deep in the heart of Dixie to Tunes and Tales from the Woodshed. We're coming to you live from beautiful downtown Paris, Tennessee, home of the world's biggest fish fry. Produced by WTPR, West Tennessee Players Resource, and Keel Media Productions. Your hosts tonight are Tom Westhoven, Paul Holt Grew, with Levi Wayne as the hippy-dippy weatherman. And here they are, folks, Tom Westhoven and Paul Holt Grew.
Welcome.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Tunes and Tales of the Woodshed. Man, we got a great show for you tonight.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was a great show last week. I missed it. I was gone.
I know.
In Nashville for my granddaughter's graduation.
Yeah,
had a great time, and I watched the show. And
You went down there to watch the
nice.
Rolling Stones. That's what you did. I know.
No. I went and I rolled a few stones.
Anyway, we got some great guests for you tonight. We got Don Mueller on, and we got Brian Wyer on. And man, they're going to do some great songs for you tonight. These guys are great. Let's see. We got a couple things to talk about. One thing I want to talk about is the folks that liked this last week. So we got, well, let me put my glasses on because, I can't see.
Somebody liked us?
Somebody actually liked us.
Okay.
Yeah. Several people. Dave Buchholz, or Buchholz from York, Pennsylvania. He put a like on our Facebook page. And then there was Sherry Crossnose, and she's from Paris, Tennessee.
All right, I know.
Yeah,
I know
you
that.
know her?
Yeah, I do know of her, yeah.
Yeah, and Wesley Prophet, he's from McEwen, Tennessee. And Dwayne Rowland, and he lives in Paris.
Yeah, he's from Chicago.
Yeah, he's from Chicago.
I
you
think
know
he
him?
runs a pizza place here, don't he?
I don't know. I think he does. No,
yeah.
Yeah.
I know him.
And then Lisa Edwards from Springville, Tennessee. And those people all liked us last week. And we want to say thank you for watching, and thanks for dropping us a like. And we're going to ask everybody else to join our Facebook page, WTPR, West Tennessee Players Resource. Go on there and join our Facebook page, and you'll know all the stuff that we're doing tonight and for probably the next couple of weeks, because we post everything on there. We're having a big picnic down the road, and we want you to know about that.
Absolutely. And also on YouTube, you can subscribe down at the bottom of the page down there and hit the little dingleberry button or whatever it's called. Subscription button.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
I know
about.
what I know what you're talking about.
And we'll keep you notified as to what's going on.
Yeah. So subscribe to the channel and join our Facebook page. And let me see what else we got going on.
Look who's here this week.
Look who's here. Don Mueller and Brian Wyer. So we're going to have those guys on. As a matter of fact, as soon as I get done talking, we're going to be talking to those guys, at least Don. We're going to be talking to him. He's sitting right next to me over here. Yeah. And let me see. We want to thank, who was on last week? I don't remember now. We want to thank the folks that were on last week for doing the show. And let's see. We got a brand new sponsor. I'm just going to mention that. We're going to tell you about it later. And one thing I want to talk about is our picnic on June 27th. That's at Purrier on the. It's not the court square, but it's a square up there.
It's the pavilion out there by the fire station.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing. We're good. Oh yeah, and we got the River Jam coming up. Man, we got a lot of stuff coming up.
A lot of coming up in June. Yeah.
The River Jam starts on the 17th, but we're going to be playing on the 16th at L&L's.
Yep.
Up there on Washington Street. So come on down there and see us. And then we got the Henry County Fair coming up. And we're going to be playing that from the 10th to the 14th of August. Mm-hmm. And
come on out and join us.
Yeah.
Join in.
And then the parlor, they got Mike Hogan's got the parlor open. He's got some good stuff going on up there. Watch for his commercials, his little commercials on on WTPR and on Facebook pages, and
right.
He's letting you know all the cool people that are going on up there, because he has some really good stuff. They just started up back up there, and he's got some really good things going on up there.
29th?
Yeah, June 29th, and let's see who they got.
That's at the WTPR picnic.
Yeah,
in front of the parlor. Right in front of it, and the parlor will be open that day, and we'll be in coordination with them and having a big time.
Yeah, we're going to have food, and we're going to have music, and we're going to have just a big time, like you said.
Speaking of music,
yeah,
We got somebody here that wants
Yeah,
to play
but,
the
yeah,
song.
but we got some other stuff to talk about. We got,
Oh, you do?
yeah, we got to talk about the. Well, we already mentioned the fair, but we had. Well, I wanted to get all this other stuff in. There was. We're gonna try and shoot a. And we got an email address too. If you, as a matter of fact, did you bring some dice tonight?
I did not.
Ooh, how we gonna settle that deal?
We think of a number from 1 to 6. It's pretty easy.
How about 4?
No, I said 1 to 6.
Oh, yeah, 1 to 6. It'd be 4 would be in the middle
fine.
of it.
That's fine.
Okay, well, whoever had number 4, you're gonna win a T-shirt. So.
All right, that sounds good.
Okay, so anyway, let's forget all that nonsense because by the time we get all that stuff sent out, who knows who's gonna get what?
What's that say?
They got a guitar giveaway. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Send
Yeah.
us your best video explaining and detailing why your child needs a guitar. We want to give one away, and we can't give it away if we don't know who needs one. So we would ask you to send a detailed video
Or
explaining the situation.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
yeah.
somebody's going to get the guitar. We're going to give it away.
We were given WTPR was giving away a scholarship, but we found out that nobody takes the scholarships. So we had $1,000 scholarship we were going to give away. We decided that we're just going to buy instruments and give them to kids. So if you got a child and they'd like to learn to play the guitar or they want to play whatever they want to play, if we can afford to buy it, we'll buy them an instrument. So sit down, use our email page, and send us a little message of why we should buy them an instrument and get it to us. And we'll get you an instrument out as soon as we possibly can. And we don't care where you live, we'll mail it to you.
Yeah, we can't give away to everybody. But
No.
we're going to pick a winner.
Yeah.
One way or the other.
We're going to do that about every 3 months. We're going to be giving away a guitar or a fiddle or a banjo or whatever the kid needs to play. So give us a reason why we should send your child a guitar or a banjo or whatever it is you want to play. Because it's just easy for us to buy an instrument than it is to give away $1,000 to one kid. So
I know I'm going to write mine in just a little while.
yeah, okay. All right. Well, anyway, tonight we got Don Mueller. And Don Mueller, they call him the Pooh Bah. He's been around for many, many years. And he's a songwriter and a singer. And he's an old friend of Johnny Cash's. And I'd like to introduce him to you right now, Mr. Don Mueller.
Hey,
Hey, buddy.
You doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
good. You going to
Thank
pick
you
one
for
for us?
having me.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Yeah. We're happy to have you.
Every time I get to feeling like I need to unwind and blow off a little steam and take a load off my mind, it's so hard for me to stop slipping over the line, 'cause I like a whole lot, a little bit at a time. Now want to have fun, never hurt no one, but too much too soon can make you come undone. Let's take it slow and easy now, girl, if you don't mind, 'cause I like a whole lot, a little bit at a time. Now to make it all work, when I get the urge, I need a powerful potion, the cure that I need to bring me relief will take some special attention every day. I need your loving more and more. Now I like what you got, now honey, that's for sure. And how much is too much? It's so hard to define, 'cause I like a whole lot, a little bit at a time. Now to make it all work, when I get the urge, I need a powerful potion. The cure that I need to bring me relief will take some special attention every day. I need your loving more and more. Now I like what you got, now honey, that's for sure. And how much is too much? It's so hard to define, 'cause I like a whole lot, a little bit at a time. Yeah, I like a whole lot, a little bit at a time. Now, honey, give me all you got, a little bit at a time.
You have been running around playing music for a long time.
I have, yeah. I have been doing it quite a while now.
Yeah.
Thankful that I can still do it.
I know. Yeah, you're like me, man. I've been
I
around.
told them, I said, it's a whole lot better to be seen than viewed.
Yeah. So you're still running around picking all over the
Yeah,
country?
I'm pretty much. I'm playing June the 11th through the 13th. I'll be in West Virginia at Silver Lake, West Virginia at the One Man Jam Festival.
Cool.
And then this weekend, Saturday, I'll be playing at the Cedars of Lebanon State Park in Lebanon.
Yeah, good. That's good.
two
Yeah.
next ones.
So you were really a friend of Johnny Cash's. I traveled with him.
I was. I knew John. I met John through his daughters.
Yeah.
And me and June, we got to be good friends.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah.
And I got to go on the road with them the last tour they did before they got sick.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that was a blessing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, so I loved it.
I know.
They were a trip. You know?
I bet that was a trip, man.
It was. You know, I was thinking back after I'd got off the road with them about the most memorable moments.
Yeah.
And there were some big moments. I mean, we played an Indian casino up in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And he did a song, and it was the last song. I think it was Ira Hayes or something. And they went nuts. And so I'm sitting in the back here, and he comes over, and he sits down, and they're going, Johnny, Johnny. And the whole place is just rattling. The windows are rattling, you know.
Yeah.
And he looks at me, he says, well, they want Johnny, do they? Well, they can't have you. That casino man said he wanted them out there gambling.
Yeah.
I said, well, he better turn some lights on or they're going to shake this thing down. Yeah, man. I had some great moments. And I wrote one song coming off of it, a gospel song. Actually, I wrote it. It was a spiritual song because every time we would get in a little town, June would see an antique store. She'd make everybody pull over. Yeah. And I'd go in with her, and like I said, she'd spot the most expensive thing the man had and start haggling with him, you know. And she'd go, well, you know, I'm an antique dealer too, and I like this piece right here, but I can't really afford that price. Is that the best you can do? And 95% of them go, well, Miss Carter, we think this is priced just about right. Yeah. And she'd look at me every time and say, well, come on, Poobah, I guess we're just going to have to press on, honey. And so she did that about 15 times, you know, it seemed like. And I was at home, and I wrote this spiritual song called Press On. Yeah. It wasn't a gospel, but it was kind of like, you know, when things are hard and troubles are there, you got to press on, you know. And so,
you want to do it?
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah. And so her daughter Rosie came by, and I played it for her, and she said, "Well, that's beautiful." She said, "But that's got to be a full gospel song." And I said, "Well, you're right." So rewrote it with her right there, and I'll play it for you.
All right.
It's called Press On.
Please do.
Here. You never know where you're going to get a song, you know. Press on, till Jesus calls you home. If you believe in God's words, have faith in what you've learned, heaven's straight ahead. Press on. In this life, I did fall by the wayside and was lost, 'cause the burdens that I carried seemed more than I could bear. I was tempted and I've been tried and misled by the lies. I found the truth in the light. Press on, press on, press on, till Jesus calls you home. If you believe in God's words, have faith in what you've learned, heaven's straight ahead. Press on. He was convicted, he was tried, and for me and you he died. A crown of thorns, dripping red, was placed upon his head. We were saved by his grace as the blood ran down his face. You know he gladly took our place. Press on, press on, press on, till Jesus calls you home. You believe in God's words, have faith in what you've learned, heaven's straight ahead. Press on. If you believe in God's words, have faith in what you've learned, heaven's straight ahead. Press on, press on.
That's a very good one. That's a
Thank you,
good
sir.
one.
I like it too.
Got him proud of that one.
Yeah, and I called John and June up and told them I wrote it, and I told her I'd give her a third writer on it because I got the idea from her. You know, she said, "No, you just give the Rose some." And so I went to, and when I sang it for them, we had dinner, and when I sang it for her, and she said, "Well, would you like to play it on Mama's guitar?" And that was Maybell's, you know.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, I want to play it on Mama's guitar. Where's it at? So we went in there, and I got it out. It's in the Hall of Fame now.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
good.
So I got to play it on. And when I would sing, they did 2-part harmonies.
Yeah.
I'd go, press on. She'd go, press on. He'd go, press on.
Oh, I bet that was
I wish I'd have had a camera back then.
Oh, yeah.
That
At
would have
least
been
somebody
something.
videotaped.
Yeah, it would have been something.
Yeah.
But, you know, I never did take a lot of pictures because everybody else did.
Yeah.
You know, and I should have. I feel bad
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I got a bunch of memories.
You actually went to the funeral, huh?
I
Brian's
did go
funeral?
to the funeral, and I got there late. And I wrote a song about that, too.
Yeah, I heard that one.
I was, you want to hear about it?
I heard it the other day.
Okay.
Oh, listen, I've been following you around.
Have
for
you?
a while.
Have you?
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Well, good.
Well,
yeah.
I haven't heard it.
Yeah,
You haven't heard it?
It's,
Well,
it's pretty
I was
interesting.
in Georgia. I was playing, and when they was burying him early the next morning, and so I played till 3:00 in the morning. Some old juke going down there.
Yeah.
And so I had to drive all night just to get back. And when I got back, they were already having the gravesite.
Yeah.
And so I didn't have time to change or nothing. I had my overalls on, and so I just walked up behind Al Gore and Tipper. They were there,
Yeah.
and I started singing with the circle being broken,
Yeah.
and I turned back around, and there was like 3 cops surrounded me, and I said, he said, one of them said, "You gotta leave." I said, "What for?" And the other said, "You ain't got a coat and towel." And I said a few choice words to him, I won't say now.
Yeah.
But whoever he left in charge, this lady named Katie, and she all his last wishes, and
Yeah.
she seen him hassling me, and she come over. She said, "What's going on?" And I said, "Was John mad at me?" She said, "No, he loved you. What's going on?" And I said, "Well, these people told me I had to leave." And she said, "Why?" And I said, "That and they're telling me I didn't have a coat and towel." And she got mad as hell. You know, she said, "Look, I don't know who you people are. You might be." They were with the vice president, I guess. Since I just walked up in behind him, I guess they thought I was going to stab him and throw him on top of Johnny or something. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I was mad as hell, you know. And I said, "Why the hell did they do that?"
Yeah,
She said, she said, "I don't know." She said, "You're a songwriter. Write a song about it."
Yeah.
So on the way home, I wrote this song.
Yeah.
It's called "Everybody Sing."
Yeah.
And so if you want to hear it, I'll do it.
I would love to. I've heard it, but I'd love to hear you do it again. Yeah.
I was on the road when I heard the news. Old friend Johnny sang his last tune. So I drove all night just to get there late. And I walked straight up to his grave, and everybody sang, "Will the circle be unbroken?" And everybody sang, "Will the circle be unbroken?" And everybody sang. Well, let me be first one to say, wish it never happened this way. Love circled me, told me goodbye, said I wasn't wearing no coat and tie. And Katie came to my rescue, told the clumps to back off, that I was cool. And everybody sang, "Will the circle be unbroken?" And everybody sang, "Will the circle be unbroken?" And everybody sang. With bitter tears, here I stand, saying goodbye to a famous friend. But I had to smile, 'cause I thought of June. You know the show goes on up in heaven too. Everybody sings, "Will the circle be unbroken?" And everybody sings, "Will the circle be unbroken?" And everybody sings. Everybody sing. Everybody sing. Everybody sing.
That's a good one.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, I heard it the other day. I was watching you and I heard.
Did I play it on,
Yeah, you played.
one of
It
my
was on
loaded-
YouTube or something.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Well, good.
That was great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
My new favorite song.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, like I was telling you, my daughter, oh my God, she's madly in love with you. She watches you all the time. Well, if you put a video on, she knows
She
about
knows
it.
about
Yeah,
it.
she
Well,
chases
bless her.
you.
Well, hi, daughter.
Yeah,
What's your
yeah.
daughter's name?
Heather.
Heather?
Yeah, Heather.
Hi, Heather. How you doing?
Yeah, she's oh boy, she's probably going crazy right now. Yeah, yeah, she.
Well, bless her. I'll
Yeah.
send you some CDs, Heather.
Yeah. So, you got any questions for the man?
Well, yeah, I know Merle Kilgore was your manager, right?
Well, yeah, Merle signed me. We were friends. Then he signed me about 8 months before he passed.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew Merle well. Had a lot of dealings with him, business-wise, and
Oh, good. Well, you knew he was a great guy.
he
man.
was. He let me borrow Hank's hat and glasses one time. I was doing a talent show for a high school thing, and he let me borrow Hank's
Really?
stuff, and I couldn't see nothing. I couldn't see,
Oh,
but they were
my
dark
God.
enough that it didn't matter. That I did "Born to Boogie" right after he won the Grammy for that song. So
I loved him, man. He was a special person.
yeah. Merle was a great guy.
He really was. He was always kind soul to everybody that I ever seen him be introduced to.
Yeah. I was always little brother.
Yeah, little brother.
Everybody was little brother, I guess.
Little brother.
Were you just not? Well, it wasn't just. It was several, maybe a year or so back. You were on a TV show. I saw a clip of you with then Hank Jr. And it was something to do with whaling.
Yes, well, Jack Clement.
That's who it was.
Jack was a dear friend of mine.
Yeah.
You know, and so he calls me up, and Jack always surprises me. You know, it's like one time he calls me up and he says, "Well, I'll put my eye on you. You still have that old limousine?" I said, "Yeah, sure." He said, "Well, if I buy you some gas, I have some friends over here from Ireland, and would you give them the Nashville tour?" And I said, "Sure, will." And so I went up there, and it was some rock and roll guys, and it was Bono, and from YouTube, and John Prine, which me and John was friends, and and his guitar player, and I didn't know they were rock stars. I didn't know. And so I forgot his name, and I'm riding around. I'm going, "Hey, Bondo, over here's Tootsie's. That's the Grand Ole Opry, and we're going to take you over to Printer's Alley, Bondo." And finally, Prine, he said, "His name's Bono." I said, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry." But he loved it. You know?
Brian didn't write a song about it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And so,
that's funny.
yeah, man, I loved it. And but Jack, he called me up. They was having this Waylon tribute, another one, and he said, "Would you like to carry my guitar?" And I said, "Well, I'd be honored to carry your guitar, Jack. Where are we going?" He says, "Well, we got to go over here to this Sirius radio thing." And I said, "Well, sure, come on." So I went and picked him up. And they didn't ask him to play. He said, "Well, what the hell was that all about?" I said, "I don't know. I brought you a guitar, though."
Well, what was funny about that show is I had this on and I was watching it, and I kept looking. You were sitting right next to Jack.
Yeah.
And I kept looking. I said, "Damn, that looks like Don Mueller sitting
Yeah,
there."
it is.
And the more I looked, and then you kind of leaned forward to do something, and I looked and I said, "Oh yeah, that's Don. That no doubt about it, that's Don."
I'm hard to miss. I know.
And I'm kind of chuckling. I'm like, "Damn,
Yeah.
he knows all those guys, you know."
Well, I tell you that Merle was so good to me, man.
Yeah.
I mean, one time he knew I was a big Hank Williams fan, you know. And he was transporting Hank's nudie suits, those with the big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he had Audrey's dresses, you know, and they're out in the car, and he calls me up and he says, "Brother," he says, "would you like to do something with me?" I said, "Well, yeah." He said, "Well, I need a little help carrying these suits up. Where they've just come from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We're going to put them in the Country Music Hall of Fame."
Yeah.
He said, "Would you help me carry them up? They're down in my car." And so I did, and got them up there, and it was so weird having this nudie suits, you know. I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting here. I don't know if I want to tell this. Well,
You can tell it. That's what we're here for, tunes and tales.
Tunes and Tales, that's
Yes,
right.
sir. We're here for the tales.
So anyway, I'm carrying up Hank's nudie suits or
Yeah.
whatever they are, and I got two of them. He's got Audrey's dresses, and we carry them up on the desk. And he said, "Go ahead. I know you want to fondle them." I said, "Yeah." And so I'm sitting here, and I kind of stick my head a little bit in there, you know, just a little. And I seen some sweat, like on silk, that salt.
Yeah.
And I scraped it, and some of it fell off, and he went, My God, man. He says, you've got Hank Williams DNA under your fingernails. I didn't wash it for a month. It took about a month, and then I wrote a song.
Yeah.
Well, I had a Hank Williams experience one time coming back from Panama City.
Yeah.
I ran out of gas in a little town called Georgiana. And it's where Hank was born, and I didn't know this.
Yeah.
And I was getting some chicken at this black lady at this gas station. She seen my guitar. She said, "You play music?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Well, you need to go down the road here. This is where Hank Williams is from. He's got a house right down the road. They made it a museum."
Yeah.
And so I said, "Wow, I got to see that." So I got my gas, and I drove. Sure enough, there's the Hank Williams Museum, and I think they charged $5 or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm walking in his house, and I'm going through, and it's the rooms, and it's one of them houses where the doors, they all open up, go into another room, like the bedrooms are connected to the living rooms. It'd make a complete circle if the doors are open all the way back to the kitchen.
Correct.
And I noticed the floors was all scratched up, marred up, and I said, "Well, hey, what happened to the floors on this thing?" She said, "Oh, that's where Hank rode his tricycle when he was a baby." She
Hank
said,
Jr.
Hank Sr.
Oh, Hank Sr.
We're talking Hank
Really?
Sr., yeah. And I went, wow. And I got this real Hank vibe,
Yeah.
And then I went on to Montgomery, and I started this song I'll play you called Hank's Song. I don't know if you've ever heard it.
No, I never heard that one.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
We got time?
We do.
How much time we got, Kevin?
We got time for one more.
Okay.
All right, we might as well do that.
Let's
Okay,
do it.
Don.
Since we done talked about it.
Yeah, you might as well.
All right,
And you know what? We'll have you back down the road, and
please.
you can play some of your other ones.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Love to.
Yeah.
Well, I went to Montgomery to find inspiration from a hillbilly poet who fell weak to temptation. And in loving memory, read his dedication. Here lies Hank Williams, first country sensation. And I'm so lonesome I could cry, and her cheating heart is the reason why. I can't help it, I still love her. It's over and gone. Lord, tonight I'm as lonesome as a Hank Williams song. When the Opry disowned him, said Hank was drowning in drink. Hurt to his soul, the whole world felt his pain. I seen pictures of him with a mop in his hands, doing time for drunk in an Alexandria jail. And like him, I've traveled the lost highway, and I've had to give more than I take. But his words from the heart, they cut to the bone. Lord, tonight I'm as lonesome as a Hank Williams song. You know his words from the heart, still cut to the bone. Lord, tonight I'm as lonesome as a Hank Williams song. Thank you guys. Yeah.
Well, we certainly enjoyed having you and meeting you.
Well, you too, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. I can't wait to come
That
back
was-
and visit with you again.
We'll definitely have you come back. Okay?
All right, please do.
I will.
Yeah.
We will.
All
We
right.
will. Yeah.
Don Miller, everybody.
Thanks, guys,
Don Miller,
everybody.
thank you so much, sir. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Fun.
Poobah.
So-
Poobah.
Yeah, the big poobah.
The big poobah.
Now I guess we're going to have some commercials, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Backwoods Grill and Sauce. This is our Allen's Backwoods Grill and Sauce. And, oh man, I got to tell you a story. I went to have some Backwoods Grill and Sauce today, and we had a great. I had a great meal. I went up there. I didn't have backwoods grilling sauce, but I had a Hamburg steak, and I'm telling you, brother, that was some awesome sauce. But anyway, this stuff is killer. And if you go out there to Kenny's Meat Market and get some of this and you put it on a hamburger, it's called Backwoods Bacon Burger. Paul, I'm telling you. Yeah, it's just the best thing you could even imagine. And then speaking of Kenny's, there I was eating a big old that big old fat juicy burger, and it was charbroiled, and I had beans and I had coleslaw. Oh my God, it was
I need to ask him if he can custom cut some flat iron steaks for me.
Yeah,
I bet he can.
Yeah, I bet he can. I know he was talking about getting some brisket in. He's talking about ordering some brisket for him. But I'm telling you, that stuff, the food up there is just magnificent.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just killer.
Yeah, it's been a while since I had a burger, but they are something else.
Man, them charbroil burgers.
Hey, we've got a new...
yeah, we do, and there it is right there.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, we got a friend of ours, Jesse Joseph. He's going in the real estate business. It's EXP Realty. And the number's right there on the screen. You can get a hold of Jesse at one of those numbers right there.
888-519-5113, extension 1290, or it's at 731 number 535-16, and I can't see the...
Yeah, I can't either.
163 something.
Yeah, I can't either. But you know what? You can call him at that 888 number. And
1634.
Yeah, and Jesse will fix you up. He'll get all your realty needs straightened out. Yeah.
Hey, we're playing Foreman's this week, aren't we?
Saturday night, buddy.
Saturday night.
7 o'clock, we're going to be there. I think it's just going to be you and I tearing them up.
Well, that'd be all right.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. You and me.
Battle of the band.
Yeah, they'll probably throw us out of there. No, they haven't thrown us out yet, so we must be doing something right.
They won't throw us out.
No, but we're going to be there this Saturday night. We're going to be there from 7 to 10, and we're going to be having us a big time, man.
Good.
Because they got good food up there, and they got what are them quesadillas you eat up there all the time?
Quesadilla. Yeah, it's excellent. Very good.
And then we got our friend Gary
Grooms, Boyd.
Yeah, and she's a
Peace of Mind Healthcare Advocate.
Yeah,
she's the head honcho there, and she can take care of whatever you need as far as healthcare and.
Yes, sir.
After maybe somebody goes in the hospital, she can. What do you call it? Advocate.
Yeah, she can advocate for you, and she'll take care of you afterwards, and she'll do everything but roof your house.
Well,
that's okay because I don't need mine done.
Yeah, me neither.
But anyway. Anything you can't do for yourself, Gary and her gang down there, they'll take care of it. Take care of you. So
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that Don Mueller, I like him.
Yeah, he was really good.
He's really good. And you know what? And his partner just walked in the door, and he's going to be singing for us and playing.
Now, what's his name?
His name is Brian Wyer.
Brian Wyer.
Right here.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian. Is that you?
Yeah.
In the worst football.
Yeah. You want to just go ahead and do this one there, bud?
Absolutely.
Okay, my friend, go.
Well, I don't have money, spend it all on the bills to live in the shack up in these Tennessee hills. I'm a ridge running, holler hiding, horseback riding country man. I seen you walk in, and I knew at a glance that you're in desperate need of some country romance. Let me hold you in my arms, take you for a walk through the holler. Skinny dipping in the pond, take some time in the barn making love. Let's go out tonight, you live once, so live it good if you can. And let me know if you need a love of a country man. I'm not too savvy in the city, I was raised in the sticks, but here I say it all, and to me it makes sense. The men are all the same here, you need a break from your world. And it's gonna take the loving of a man like me. I'm gonna give you a dose of countryality. Let me hold you in my arms, take you for a walk through the holler. Skinny dipping in the pond, take some time in the barn making love. Let's go wild tonight, you live once, so live it good if you can. But let me know if you need the love of a country man. Let's go wild tonight, you live once, so live it good if you can. But let me know if you need the love of a country man. There you go.
That's very good, man.
Well, y'all wanted something upbeat right there at the first, so I didn't know that's
That'll do it right there. Yeah.
Good night, everybody. No, I'm just kidding.
So you've been hanging around with Don for a while, right?
Well, probably 10 to 12 years.
Yeah.
So I got out of the Marine Corps in 2007.
Yeah.
Got divorced in 2009. And my little girl,
yeah.
Haley, she lived down near Chattanooga, Ringgold, Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
And so I didn't want to go back home to Oklahoma
Yeah.
because as, 12-hour drive versus an hour and a half. So got to stay within striking distance. You understand that. I know you're a Vietnam vet, and I appreciate your service.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you very much,
appreciate
and
yours.
welcome home.
Yeah, you too.
But yeah, that's kind of when I got together with him.
Yeah. You guys do a lot of stuff together.
Oh yeah, we've been running the roads for a long time.
Yeah.
Whether it's festivals,
Yeah.
we go to several states. And
Yeah.
we drive a little Astro van and call it a tour bus.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun.
That's your tour bus.
Well, it was for a long time.
I saw a video of you and Don driving down the road and y'all were singing that.
An
Actually,
easy way to make a hard living.
yeah, I love
Yeah.
that song, man. That's a great
Oh
song.
man, he's got so many great songs.
Yeah, he's written some cool songs.
And
You've written a bunch of them too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But being a disabled vet, coming back
Yeah.
and stuff, there's been a lot of changes.
Yeah.
He's been the only one kind of be able to
Yeah.
grab a hold of me
Yeah.
and stay.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? So I appreciate him very much.
Yeah.
I try to do the same thing a little
Yeah.
on him.
Yeah. But I gotta tell. I told Don the same thing. My daughter is in love with you guys. She loves Don, she loves you, and she loves Paul. I'm the only one in here she doesn't love.
Oh, I'm sure she does.
Yeah, she loves me. But anyway, she oh my God.
What about a daughter's love? Here, I don't know how many songs were allowed, but can I play y'all a song I wrote for my daughter?
Yes,
Absolutely.
please do. Yeah,
Well, this
yeah.
is several Father's Days ago, and it has a great message at the end too.
Yeah, sing it, man, sing it.
This one's called Reflections. Traces of me, I see them in you, in the way that you act, in little things that you do. God gave you my eyes, and darling, you've got my heart. When I look at my girl, I can see little traces of me. When I look at her pictures every night before bed, dreams of what her future might hold come alive in my head. She is a perfect example of what God's love can be. When I look at pictures of you, I see reflections of me. I know I haven't been there, but you can still feel my love every time that we cry when I leave, or when I call you up. You've got a wonderful stepdad, and darling, he loves you too. And I can see him and your mom whenever I visit you. When I look at your pictures every night before bed, dreams of what your future might hold come alive in my head. You are the perfect example of what God's love can be. When I look at pictures of you, I see reflections of me. Our Father God up above, well, he just stood there and watched as his perfect creation of love was beat and nailed to a cross. But God, he so loved the world that he spared us, it's true. 'Cause everywhere that he looked, when he looked down, he saw reflections like you. Thank you.
That's a bell ringer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good. It always is.
Yeah.
It always has been.
Yeah, that's
Well, you
really
know,
sweet.
I mean, this whole world's gone kind of crazy when we really look at it.
Yeah.
You know, I've been through combat, and I was in Fallujah in 04 and 05. And in 2016, I had a real bad car wreck. Probably shouldn't have lived, but wasn't even hurt or sore.
Yeah.
And somebody told me to take a step back. You know, look what you're doing. Are you staying in the world?
Yeah.
Or are you? And I really at that point I rewrote all my songs. And you know, I still over the years try to make a living.
Yeah.
But I try to keep things as faith based as people will accept.
You got some stuff you're doing. You were telling earlier that you.
Oh yeah, we've been I did a song, and I can play it on here. I mean, I don't know how much time we got for different songs. I really want to do some encouraging songs that I think there's some messages I like to pass. But this last one we did was down in Texas, and we went down and filmed this movie, Salvage Yard Shine Boys. Yeah. And it's the Dukes Hazzard bunch, you know.
Oh yeah.
Old Jeb Stewart Dookie, he wrote the script and gave it to me a couple years ago, and and at that time I happened to be working with Waylon Jennings' old road manager, and I asked him how he wrote it. And, you know how he wrote "There's Some Good Old Boys," and he told me, so I wrote their songs, so they loved it. Yeah. You know, just pretty much what they give me. Yeah. Put it on paper. Yeah. You know, put the picture there. So. Yeah. But that's what we worked on. They made me part of that, and that's gone to that's already been in post-production. It's about done, you know, so that'll be released by the end of this year. And if anybody's wondering about it, it's JebStewartProductions.com, and it's
keep us informed on that.
Well, there's several different projects. I'm about to head out to Florida, and we're doing this Estate Liquidation Wars. I just wrote their jingle for it. Well, oh man, Paul and his family are actually coming to the farm tomorrow. We're gonna go hunt geodes. That's great. It's gonna be beautiful. Yeah,
that's good stuff, man.
Yeah, but a lot of things going on, you know.
You hunt geodes. Are they good to eat?
Oh no, they're crystals. I wouldn't try to. Only a diamond can cut them. If you can chew one up, it impressed me. No, everybody watching out there, you know, everybody's going crazy in the world. It's just one of the encouraging songs that I wrote after my encounter and my study and cleaning up.
Well, go ahead and whip it on us, Sarah.
All my tears have been cried. My race has been run. Through faith, hope, and love, a new race has begun. And there'll be victory and glory through the Father and the Son. 'Cause death can be conquered, strength can be gained, and peace can be won. And it is what it is, and it ain't hard to find. The alternative is grim, so don't you be left behind. When can't, never could, and won't, never will. You just remember this, that God loves you, my dear, and that's why you are still here. And it is what it is. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is so weak. It's so hard for man's heart even to turn a cheek. God will discipline his children, and through your struggles you'll see that he'll be here for you, and he will lead you through into eternity. And it is what it is, and it ain't hard to find. The alternative is grim, so don't you be left behind. When can't, never could, it won't, never will. You just remember this, that God loves you, my dear, and that's why you are still here, and it is what it is.
What do you think of that one?
Yeah, you guys had a long show. I've got like 20 or 30 gospels I wrote after that encounter, you know. I mean, when you see the truth, you
really
love
good,
truth.
though. That's really good, though. Yeah, you did good.
You're at home right there behind the microphone.
Oh, man, I love to play and sing.
When did you learn to play guitar?
Oh, well, actually, I grew up in Oklahoma, and I remember in Sand Springs, Oklahoma, I first started going to school till like 6th grade.
Sand Springs, really?
But then my mom met my stepdad, and we moved out, and I think I had one guitar lesson. She bought me a guitar, got me guitar lessons. Before we moved, I got that one guitar lesson, and he showed me how to put my fingers and showed me that chord chart in the back. And after that, it was just pretending I knew how until my fingers did it. Yeah. So
I told you I knew Marty Haggard, and I said, I know you got a kind of a dialect there, and I couldn't pick it out until you played a song and played a little ditty on the song outside, and I picked it up right then. That's Marty Haggard. He sounds just like it. Yeah, you got that inflection in your voice, and Merle too.
No, well, I just love the truth, and any kind of truth I walk through, I love to write down and try to capture. So
I've never been to Sand Springs, but I know somebody that lives there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she wrote to me for 6 months when I was in Vietnam.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
Yeah, she was a nice little girl.
That's cool, man.
Yeah,
Man.
That's when you said Sand Springs. I was like, whoa, I remember that.
Right. I know that name. Whoa, that's players. That should be there.
Yeah.
Now, if you weren't playing music, what would you be doing?
What I do every day. You know, it don't matter if I'm playing music. I play music anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily, and hadn't never paid the bills. You know, we play all kinds of honky tonks, but here lately I've really been kind of tired of the honky tonks and more for trying to put some positive spin on things and put it out there because everybody's so at each other's throat right now. There's just not. There's a piece that's been taken away from people. Yeah. I'm really not sure where it's all coming from, but. Yeah, the less we can try to contaminate it, the more we can try to love them to life and not beat them to death, you know, it's better.
Now, do you have some CDs pressed? Or?
Yeah, but I take them with me. You know, I started a website last year, but when they come back around wanting $800 and took it without me knowing it, I couldn't pay the rent. I told them what I thought about them. Yeah. So I still got the website name, but I need to redo the website, maybe with a different company. I don't know.
Well, you know, listen, if you got some CDs and stuff, you know, because we got to.
Well, I can send you all my. When I get home, I was thinking, you know, since I didn't bring any, I forgot. I'll send you the digital copies. You give me your emails, and I got them on my laptop. I can just shoot you over.
We won't charge $800.
No, I just give them to you, put them out there, maybe to help somebody.
Yeah, boy, my daughter will love that.
But I'm telling you, that album, that last one was more of a country album. Like here lately, I've been wanting to steer more towards truth.
Yeah, listen. Like I said, we were going to have Don back, and we'd like to have you back
anytime.
But before you leave, I'd like to get Mickey to book you guys again so we could do this again.
All right.
Because I'm having a ball here.
Oh, me too. Can I tell everybody one thing before we leave? I mean, it's in a song, so it's like a 3-minute goodbye. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I wrote it a long time ago.
Kevin, how much time we got?
Got time for another one.
Okay.
Oh, good. You're good, Brian. Go.
If he can get a tune, we do. United we'll stand, divided we'll fall. John Dickinson wrote it in his Liberty Song back in 1768. Our country was in a revolutionary state. Then in 1942, the magazine covers all sporting the red, white, and blue. A second world war was going on. Yeah, back then America was strong. Things have changed in this country for the worse, they say, because people can't see eye to eye. The funny thing is it's always been this way. You got to learn to diversify. Yeah, divided we'll stand or together we'll fall. Statue of Liberty still stands tall. I believe my constitutional rights. If you mess with my freedom, I'll be ready to fight. If you live in this country and you love it today, if you're still proud to be part of our American way, then welcome y'all. Divided we'll stand or together we'll fall. Divided we've been and always must be. John Adams said that, and I believe what he means. It takes more than one voice to govern the USA. So you see it your way, I'll see it mine. Meet in the middle, lay it all on the line. I see a better future, a new ray of hope. It's shining brighter each day. And every American heart that's still proud to be part of our American way. Divided we'll stand or together we'll fall. Statue of Liberty still stands tall. I believe my constitutional rights. If you mess with my freedom, I'll be ready to fight. If you live in this country and you love it today, if you're still proud to be part of our American way, then welcome y'all. Divided we'll stand or together we'll fall. Y'all. Divided we'll stand or together we'll fall. And that's for real. Everybody calm down. Peace in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Good job, Brian.
That's
Appreciate y'all, man.
Awesome.
It's been a blessing to me to be here and to meet y'all. And a wonderful conversation with Terry outside. The whole thing's been a really great experience for myself, and I bet I can speak for Poobah too.
Yeah.
It's been a great experience for us too.
Yeah,
We're
it's
glad
been
to have you
fun.
guys.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like I said, we could probably do 2-hour shows on both of us and tell you stories and sing songs for hours and hours. But
I know you got because
it is what it is.
You guys keep it real. You guys keep it real.
Well, we try to, you know. You live your life, you learn, and you write about it.
I've been watching your videos, your YouTubes and all that.
Well, I'm wanting to wipe everything out and kind of start a new one, track a different the path I should have been doing anyway. I've kind of lost after a while. So.
But it's been great having you guys. It really is.
It's been great being here, honestly.
We appreciate it.
Well, I'll let you guys do your banter on the way. Hey, check them out.
Kevin, how much time we got?
I mean, I'll sing
You know what? I
songs.
just got a
What do you want?
text. Hold on a second. I just got a text from Levi.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got a text from Levi. We forgot to call him.
Oh, good.
He said, if you don't own an umbrella, you best be getting one. So
I guess, but he's never been wrong yet. So.
he hadn't been wrong yet.
No, we got a weatherman that's well, he didn't. She has
You know what it made me feel like? Well, I'm no stranger to the rain. Anyway, that's where I just automatically in my head there's radio, and you guys say that, and I'm just like, I don't care about no umbrella. I ain't no stranger to no rain.
Keep singing that. We'll just go on out of here with that. How about that? Just keep going.
I'm a friend of thunder.
We enjoyed everybody.
Friend,
coming in
is
and joining us
it
this week.
anyone?
Don Miller, thanks to Don Miller. Thanks to Brian Wyer. It's been a great show, and hope to see you here next week. Check your notifications. Get your email in for the contest, right?
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
And adios, amigos.
Tunes and Tales Live. Send it to our email address, and we'll be picking somebody in the next couple of weeks to send a guitar to or whatever.
And somebody number 4 wins a T-shirt this week.
Yeah.
So I'll get with you.
Yeah. As soon as I go back and look, I'll check it out.
All right.
Other than that, I guess the only thing we got to say is good night, bud.
That's it. Good night, guys.
And God bless y'all. We'll see you next month. See you next week. Good night now.
To the rain. Oh, thank you.